Let me ask you something. What's the most powerful teacher you've ever had? A book, a professor, maybe a life-changing mentor? For me, it wasn't any of those. It was someone who couldn't even talk yet. When I held my first grandchild in my arms, something inside me shifted forever. It wasn't just the joy of seeing a new life. It was the wisdom, yes, wisdom, that this tiny little human carried without even knowing it. And today, I want to share with you the 5 most powerful lessons my first grandchild taught me. Lessons that reshaped how I see love, time, patience, and life itself. Stay with me till the end, because the 5th lesson might just change the way you see your own future. Lesson 1. The power of presence. When I first held my grandchild, the world seemed to stop. The phone in my pocket, the endless to-do lists, the noise of life, none of it mattered. Do you know why? Because babies don't live in the past, and they don't worry about the future. They live fully in the now, and in those early days, I noticed something in myself. Whenever I was with my grandchild, I became present too. I slowed down. I paid attention. Think about how often are we actually present in our own lives? We're scrolling, rushing, planning, regretting, and we miss the very moment in front of us. My grandchild reminded me that life isn't measured in years. It's measured in moments, those fleeting, precious, ordinary moments that are actually extraordinary if we pay attention. So, lesson 1, presence is love, and love is present. Lesson 2, patience is a superpower. Let me tell you something. Babies are the greatest patience trainers on earth. When my grandchild cried at 3 a.m., when they refused to sleep, or when it took 20 minutes just to feed them a few bites of mashed banana, I realized something. Patience isn't just waiting. It's waiting without frustration. We live in a world of speed, fast food, fast internet, fast results, but babies, they teach you to slow down. They teach you that growth takes time, that comfort takes gentleness, and that love never rushes. And here's the funny thing, the more patient I became with my grandchild, the more patient I became with myself and others. I stopped expecting perfection. I stopped rushing the process, because patience isn't weakness, it's strength. It's the ability to stay calm in a storm, to love even when it's hard. And that, my friends, is lesson 2. Have you ever noticed how babies laugh at the smallest things? Peekaboo game, the sound of a silly voice, the crinkle of wrapping paper. My grandchild would light up over things I hadn't noticed in years. One day, as I watched them giggle at a butterfly in the garden, it hit me. I had forgotten how to see the magic in life's little things. We adults are chasing big goals, bigger houses, better jobs, more money, and yet joy often hides in the simplest moment. Since becoming a grandparent, I find myself smiling at sunsets, laughing at silly jokes, and cherishing morning tea more than ever. Lesson 3 is simple but life-changing. Joy isn't found in the extraordinary, it's found in the ordinary, when we choose to notice it. Lesson 4. Time is the real treasure. Here's the truth. The moment you hold your first grandchild, you suddenly feel time in a different way. You realize you're no longer just looking forward in life, you're also looking back. You think about the years that have passed, and the years you might still have ahead. My grandchild reminded me that time is the most precious gift we can give. Not money, not things, but our time. Every story I read to them, every walk in the park, every nap they took while I rocked them in my arms, those were treasures, not tasks. And here's the part that hurts a little. Time is the one thing we can never get back, but the good news, we can always choose to give it freely. Right now. Lesson 4. The best inheritance we can leave isn't wealth, it's the time we spend with those we love. Lesson 5. Love has no limits. I thought I knew love. Loved my parents, my spouse, my children. But when my grandchild was born, I realized something new. Love doesn't divide, it multiplies. There's no limit to how much love we can hold. My heart didn't replace the love I had for others. It expanded, it grew, and that made me think, my heart can expand for this little child. Maybe it can expand for more, for neighbors, strangers, even for people who've hurt me. My grandchild taught me that love isn't fragile, it's endless. And that's perhaps the most powerful lesson of all. The more love you give, the more love you have. So, what did my first grandchild really teach me? To live in the present, to embrace patience, to find joy in small things, to treasure time, to love without limits. These 5 lessons didn't just change how I see my grandchild, they changed how I see myself, my family, and my life. And now I want to ask you, what's the greatest lesson you've learned from a child in your life? Share it in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. And if you found value in this message, please hit that like button, subscribe for more life lessons, and share this video with someone who needs a reminder about the power of love and family, because in the end, the best teachers in life might just be the smallest ones.